Hello and welcome to Mizzou Arena. I guess that was perfect timing from our producers because as soon as I start talking, the light goes on. I usually don't have that kind of superpowers. I'm Fred Katz and we're about to have a Class 3 girls third place game at Mizzou Arena between the Seymour Lady Tigers and the Hallsville Lady Indians. Both of these teams lost yesterday, shockingly for the Seymour Lady Tigers because that team was 30-0 going into its contest with Mount Vernon yesterday, and we're tipping off. Hallsville wins the tip. Starting lineups: Brooke Mullings, Melissa Williamson, Victoria Little, Lauren Little, and Rachel Gall. Those Littles are related. They're actually twins. And that's the starting lineup for Hallsville as they work down low to Gall, and Gall hits for the first score of the game, 2-0 Hallsville. Haley Sanders, Brittany Sanders, Jensen Massingale, Lean Lansdowne, and Cassie Sturdifant as the starting lineup for Seymour. So Seymour bouncing around, as I said before. Seymour started off the season 30-0 and fell 43-36 yesterday to Mount Vernon. That was in the semifinal. This here is the third place game. Three-point shot doesn't fall for Sanders. Ball comes out to the Lady Indians. That's Mullings bringing it up. There's Gall. Gall hits again. So Rachel Gall with a couple of shots. Rachel Gall's sister also plays for this Hallsville team. That's Michelle Gall. She comes off the bench. Both of them are bigs. Both of them are centers. Both of them are tall. Rachel Gall comes in 6 feet 4 inches. She's going to be the tallest girl on the floor, or close to it, most any night. There's Sanders in penetration. She hits, and Seymour's on the board. That's deflected by Massingale. And the ball is going to stay with Hallsville as Mullings trying to pass it up and advance it to Little. Trying to get the ball to Mullings, can't do it. They get it into Williamson. Williamson loses her dribble, gives it down low to Little, and it's a loose ball picked up by Sanders. Sanders down the court, gives it off to Lansdowne. Lansdowne finishes with the left hand, and we're tied up at 4. So Leanne Lansdowne gets the finish. Here's that Seymour Lady Tigers press. They come out, they play a full court man-to-man defense, and right there, Lansdowne gets the steal. Thrown away, but it's off Hallsville. It's gonna stay with the Lady Tigers. There's that loose ball picked up by Brittany Sanders. And Lansdowne finishes. That's the type of game that this Lady Tigers team likes to play. It's a full court game. It's a game where they like to push it on offense and they like to push it on defense. Sanders from 3. She hits. Brittany Sanders got 5 quick points to start off. Rachel Gall uses her dribble at the top of the key, gives it up to Mullings. Mullings back to Gall at the top of the key. Gall with a huge size advantage on Cassie Sturdifant, who's guarding her. Sturdifant, only 5'8". Lauren Little puts it in the hoop. 7-6 now. And there's Jordan Dinier. Dinier intercepts the pass, takes it all the way, misses the layup. Loose ball, rebound comes down to the Lady Tigers. Sanders taking it up the court. Massingale now taking it up the court. Sanders initially got the rebound. Floater, no good, rebound Gall. That's Haley Sanders on the miss. Mullings slowly brings it up for the Lady Indians. Down low to Little, Mullings finds her. Little no good, but a foul. So Lauren Little is gonna head to the line for the Hallsville Lady Indians. But Brittany Sanders, she can shoot. Sanders only 30% from 3, but she takes those shots. Little hits the first free throw. She's a 58% shooter. Averages 9 points and 6.7 rebounds on the season. She had herself a double-double in the semifinal yesterday as she knocks down the second free throw. 4 minutes and 50 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Both teams have all of their timeouts as we're only about 3 minutes in. Hallsville's got an early 8-7 lead. There's Sanders at the top of the key, over to Massengale. Massengale tries to go up, but it's blocked. The Hallsville player got a piece of it, and it goes out of bounds off Hallsville. 4.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter, and it's going to stay with the Seymour Lady Tigers. That was Melissa Williamson who came in there and got that swat. Massengale hanging out at the top of the key, gives it over to Sanders. Sanders 1 to Sanders 2, back to Sanders 1 for 3. No good, rebound Gall. That was Brittany Sanders with that 3 from the same spot where she made one earlier. Dinier brings it up. Dinier struggled against the press yesterday. Threw a couple balls away against the press. We'll see if she has a similar output, similar results against this press. Little from the elbow, no good. Rebound to Seymour. And there's a carry. It's going to be a carry against Brittany Sanders. And so the Lady Tigers turn it over. Sanders has been scoring early so far, 2 for 3 from the field. She's already hit a 3. Got a couple of boards. Just had that turnover, the second turnover of the day for the Lady Tigers. Rachel Gall's been big so far early for Hallsville in the first 4 minutes. Hit a couple of shots, got 3 rebounds. Has Gall. Dinier at the elbow, passes over to Mullings. And that's Michelle Gall, the sister of Rachel. She walks as she was trying to penetrate to the hoop. Hallsville turns it over. That's the 3rd turnover of the day for the Lady Indians. They also struggled a bit yesterday with their turnovers against the Stockton Tigers. Hallsville fell in that one, 51-43. 3-point miss comes out to Hallsville. Dinier tries to work it down court to Little. Little slows it down, gets it back to Dinier. Mullings hanging out on the left side. Little, Dinier for 3. She gets hit, no foul calls. And the rebound bounces over to Massengale. Massengale over to Lansdowne. Sturdivant down low and back out to Lansdowne. They're going to set back up with Massengale at the top of the key. Lansdowne's open. 3 no good. Loose ball. Put back no good. Rebound to Little. Little's a great rebounder down low. You got to watch out for her at all times. She's great at getting those loose balls. Melissa Williamson can't handle the pass, goes out of bounds. Turnover for Hallsville, the 4th already for the Lady Indians. Only about 5.25 minutes into this game. We're here at Mizzou Arena for the MSHSAA Class 3 girls' 3rd place game between Seymour and Hallsville. Both of these teams lost yesterday. Seymour to Mount Vernon, their first loss of the season, and Hallsville to Stockton. Hallsville comes in at 20 with 25 wins and 6 losses. Sturdivant on the outside gives it over to Massengale. Massengale in the right corner. 2 defenders there. Gives it over to Helms. We'll set back up with Haley Sanders. Open in the corner is Sturdivant. She doesn't hit. Mullings comes up with the rebound. Victoria Little to Dinier. Little open in the corner, and she hits. Victoria Little gets her first points of the night. And Victoria Little is 5'11". Her sister is 6 feet, listed as a center. Victoria is 5'11", and she's listed as a guard. And you see why with that kind of shot. Little's a 26% shooter from 3 on the season, but she takes a lot of them. 108 3-point attempts on the season. And there's a walk. Haley Sanders walks. She tried to take it to the hoop. You'll see Mullings finds a wide open Little in the corner, and Little hits her first points of the night. Leanne Lansdowne just too late. She drifted a little bit too far into the key and just too late on that closeout. So here's that Seymour press. Lauren Little loses her dribble. Gives it over to Williamson. Williamson breaks the press. So Long. Little now in the same spot where she hit that 3 to her sister. Long's open at the top of the key. She gives over to Williamson. Closing in on a minute left in the first quarter. Little from the elbow, no good. It's going to be a loose ball foul on Long. Loose ball foul goes against the 5'7" senior guard. The ball goes back to Seymour. Hallsville's got an 11-7 lead. We're still early, only about 7 minutes into the game. 1:01 left in the first quarter, now less than a minute. Seymour Lady Tigers and the Hallsville Lady Indians battling for third place in the state. Williamson, Little trapped. Put on the trap. They trapped Massengale. Massengale felt a little bit uncomfortable. Tried to make that left-handed pass, threw it out of bounds, and that's a turnover. The 4th turnover for Seymour, the 8th total turnover in the game. Each team has 4 turnovers. Seymour right now struggling to score. 4 turnovers and only 3 of 11 from the field. Little tries to find Long down low, but threw it long. And another turnover for Hallsville. That's turnover number 5. Hallsville's been able to score when they put up a shot, when they get the ball down low. They're 4 for 8 from the field, but those 5 turnovers, not exactly what you want to see if you're Brad Blakemore. From the corner. No good for Massengale. Hallsville with the rebound. Mullings pushing it to Dinier. Loose ball. On the floor is Little. Jump ball. Little and Sanders got tangled up. That's going to be a jump ball. Possession goes to Seymour and the Lady Tigers. Huge substitution coming in for Hallsville. Hallsville is actually going to bring in an entirely new starting lineup. An entirely new lineup, I should say. And these are girls who don't really play. With Fisher, Proctor, Ripitu. These are girls that don't necessarily play. Cobb. So interesting with 20 seconds left. Now 10 remaining. Shot up, no good. Rebound goes to Wiley. 3 seconds left. And Hallsville's not going to get a shot off. So no shot gets off as we end the first quarter. Hallsville takes an 11-7 lead to the bench. We're going to take a break with the Lady Indians 7. The Lady Tigers. The Lady Indians 11, the Lady Tigers 7 on FoxSportsMidwest.com. Hello and welcome back to Mizzou Arena for this Class 3 girls third place game between Hallsville and Seymour. We're entering the second quarter and Hallsville leads early 11-7. Rachel Gall and Lauren Little tied for the leading scorers after 1. Each of those girls have 4 points. Gall 2 for 2 from the field and Lauren Little is 1 for 3. Her sister Victoria misses that 3. And Hallsville doesn't get the putback. It's going to go back to Seymour. Push up the court by Massengale. 3-point attempt, no good from Helms. And Victoria Little pulls down the rebound. Mullings is going to bring it up. She's the primary ball handler for this team. Over to Williamson. Down low to Lauren Little. She's got a good look. Goes up and the foul. Lauren Little gets points number 5 and 6, and she's going to be trying to get her 7th at the line. Lauren Little gets the ad 1. Hallsville goes up 13-7, 39 seconds into this second quarter. Hallsville's been efficient. They're 5 of 11 from the field, but like I said before, those turnovers are what's killed them. 6 on the day. Little misses the free throw and rebounds all the way out long to Sanders. Haley Sanders over to Lansdowne. To the middle to Helms. Long three is no good from Lansdowne. It's going to be a loose ball foul. Loose ball foul against Hallsville. Counted against Lauren Little, who had that great basket before, but the and one. So Little picks up her first foul, the second team foul. And Seymour gets the ball back, blocked by Gall. Haley Sanders tried to go up, and Gall just came in and swatted her. Gall is 6'4", and she's got size down low, and then she gets the putback. So the block, and then on the other end, why not finish the shot, right? Rachel Gall's got 6, Lauren Little's got 6, and it seems like the Lady Indians' strategy is just to go in, use that size advantage, and pound it down low. That's how they've won games this year, and that's how they're going to try to win it today. Shot from inside the seam is no good from Sturdivant. Comes out to the Lady Indians once again. Hallsville controlling this game thus far, 15-7 lead. About 6 minutes left in the second quarter. Victoria Little in the corner, back over to Mullings. Mullings penetrates with the left hand, and she's fouled. Looks like Haley Sanders got her with the body. But first, Sanders was stuffed by Gall, and then Gall on the other end, just taking control. She's been great all day this afternoon. 3 for 4 from the field, 6 points, 6 rebounds. Hallsville controls the rebounding margin, +3 right now. 12 rebounds for Hallsville, 9 for Seymour. Dinier from the corner, no good. Rebound Little. That's Victoria Little. Mullings open from the corner, from the elbow, and she hits. So Mullings hits the 7-footer, and it's now a 10-point lead for Hallsville, their largest lead of the day. Sanders over on the side, on the right side. She gives it back to the top to Massengale to reset up. Lansdowne loses her dribble, back over to Sanders. Sanders thought about penetrating, pulls back. Inside to Cook, trying to see what she can make in the kitchen. And the and one for Deckard. Deckard with the spin move and goes up with the left hand, gets hit, and the finish. Randy Deckard comes in off the bench. And a good find by Sarah Cook. Sarah Cook squeezing between a couple of defenders, and she hands it off to Deckard. Deckard does the rest. So Randy Deckard, the 5'9" junior forward, gets the M1 but misses the free throw. Seymour within 8 points. Hallsville leads 17-9. 5.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Mullings over to Little in the corner. Cross court to Dinier. Michelle Gall misses, but her sister with her 7th rebound now for Rachel Gall. Dinier in penetration, puts it up on the run, and she hits. Jordan Dinier, the sophomore. She's got length and she's got height, and she hits right there. Hallsville lead back up to 10. Three, no good from Massengale. Offensive rebound for Seymour. Seymour once again no good. Victoria Little pulls down the rebound. Here's Mullings pushing it up to Victoria. Down to Rachel Gall, and Rachel Gall is fouled. So Rachel Gall fouled means that Hallsville is going to get the ball back. Victoria Little is going to inbound it for the Lady Indians. Lauren Little and Mullings are going to check back into this game for Rachel Gall and Victoria Little. That means that Melissa Williamson's going to be the one inbounding it for the Lady Indians. She hands it off to Little, to Dinier, to Mullings at the top of the key. Mullings with the left hand to the hoop. Over to Michelle Gall. She misses the 10-footer. Rebound to Leanne Lansdowne. Cross court. The three is no good from Bailey Boring. Mullings to the hoop with the left hand. Doesn't hit rim. Little with the rebound. Little gets stripped as going out of bounds, and one referee says Hallsville ball, one says Seymour, and it's going to be Seymour. I will not make the obligatory one referee was able to see more than the other. Not going to say that. Hallsville leads 19-9. Just under 4 minutes remaining in the first half. Seymour has struggled to score thus far. Floater, no good. Loose ball foul. It's going to be a loose ball foul against the Seymour Lady Tigers. It's going to be the 6th team foul on Seymour. That foul's going to go against Leanne Lansdowne. There's that press one more time from Seymour. Trapped in the corner is Mullins. She gets it out. Down to Little. Victoria Little hits down low. Victoria Little's got 5 points, 4 boards, 3 assists. She's stat packing already tonight. And Hallsville's got a 21-9 lead, controlling this game thus far and killing Seymour down low. But Seymour's not giving up just yet. Brittany Sanders from the top of the key. She hits the 3. Second 3 of the day for Brittany. Brittany 2 for 3 from long range. The team, though, only 2 for 12, so everybody not named Brittany Sanders 0 for 9 from 3. Mullings, the runner, no good. Rebound goes to Massengale. Massengale to the hoop. A block, and the Hallsville fans don't like that call. So Massengale goes to the hoop. She gets fouled. Interesting to see if that actually was a block or if the defender had her feet set. Massengale hits the first. Yeah, and it looked like they got the call right. It looked like they got the call right, actually. Melissa Williamson kind of moved that foot. She wasn't stable in the last second. She moved that foot, and that's how you're going to get called for a block. Massengale hits both free throws, and now it's only a 7-point game. Hallsville leads 21-14. Williamson over to Gall. Gall at the top of the key. She goes to the hoop and loses it. Ripped away by Cassie Sturdivant. And then Gall compounds it by fouling her. So Michelle Gall loses the ball and then fouls Sturdivant. So Seymour making a little bit of a run of their own. Only down 7, plenty of time to go, 2:37 remaining in the second quarter. Brittany Sanders really been the only offense, 3 for 5 from the field, 8 points for the Lady Tigers. Aside from that, Seymour only 5 for 23 from the field as a team. That's 22%. Back out to Boring at the top. Sturdivant to Boring again, trying to work the ball down low to Deckard. Deckard misses, put back good. Randy Deckard. Second field goal of the game for Deckard. And all of a sudden, it's a 5-point game, 21-16. Lauren Little to the hoop, that could have been a walk, and it was. Too many steps for Lauren Little. Now Seymour's got some momentum. Seems like the momentum swing is now on the other side. That's the 9th turnover of the game for Hallsville, and as good as they've been shooting the ball, as good as they've been on the boards, +6 in rebounds, they're -5 in turnovers. 9 turnovers to Hallsville for only 4 for Seymour. That can kill you at the end of the game. That's what they struggled with yesterday, those turnovers. For now, though, Hallsville leads 21-16, a minute and a half remaining in the first half. Sturdivant in the corner. Dangerous pass. Gall with the block. Gall blocks Boring, so here's Mullings trying to push it up now. Dinier to Little. Little down low to Gall, and Gall hits. Rachel Gall making noise again. She's got 8. Pacing for a double-double. 8 points and 7 rebounds has Rachel Gall. Hallsville back up 7. We close in on the 1-minute marker here at Mizzou Arena. Floater off the side of the backboard, no good. Rebound comes out to Seymour. Put back by Deckard, again no good. Rebound Gall, her 8th. Mullings pushes it up to Little. Little cross court to her sister. Goes up and the foul! The combination. They've had years to practice that one, right? Lauren Little at the top, down to Victoria. Nice body control by Victoria Little, going up, finishing strong, and getting the foul. So Victoria, so it looks like the Littles and the Galls are controlling this game right now. Victoria and Lauren Little have combined for 13 points and 7 rebounds right now, and we sit almost at halftime, 42 seconds remaining. Victoria tries to finish off that M1, can't do it, misses the free throw. 25-16 Hallsville, so as soon as Seymour started to pull within some points, making a 5-point lead, Hallsville gets it back. Missed 3 by Haley Sanders. Seymour gets the offensive rebound. Back to Massengale at the top, over to Sanders again. Sturdivant in the corner, works it towards the middle. Pass from Lansdowne just looked like it might have been too hard, but there's going to be a foul. Foul goes against number 32, Victoria Little. That's foul number 2 on Victoria, and team foul number 6 for Hallsville. That means the next time Hallsville fouls, they're going to be in the bonus. Seymour is going to be shooting M1s, or 1-and-1s. 3 misses everything from Massengale. Seymour gets the ball back. The Hallsville defender might have gotten a hand on that. Sanders goes in strong. She gets fouled hard by Savannah Fisher. Hard foul from Savannah Fisher. Sanders goes down, but she's going to be shooting too. Haley Sanders really strong from the line, 73%. Actually, this Seymour team from the line is pretty incredible for a high school girls team, 74%. That is an incredible free throw percentage from a high school team. You don't often see that. People talk about these great college teams and the great free throw shooting college teams, and we're talking about Division I level, men's or women's. Those great teams are shooting in the mid 70%. Hallsville can't get a shot off at the end of the buzzer, and that will do it for the half. At the end of 2 quarters, Hallsville 25, Seymour 16. The Lady Indians 1/2 away from clinching 3rd place for Mission Class 3 girls. We're going to take a break for the half, but we'll be right back in 10 minutes. You're watching FoxSportsMidwest.com.
records, and a review of last year's tournament. Get your
She's the nicest person ever. So nice. Hello and welcome back to Mizzou Arena. Sorry about that before. I'm Fred Katz, and we are at halftime right now. We're just coming out of halftime of this Class 3 MSHSAA girls third place game between the Seymour Lady Tigers and the Hallsville Lady Indians. Right now coming out of the half, Hallsville leads Seymour 25-16. A lot of that has to do with the play down low of Lauren Little and Rachel Gall for the Lady Indians. Gall has 8 points and 8 boards. Lauren Little 6 points, 4 boards, and her sister Victoria 7 points, 4 boards. So the Littles and the Galls putting up most of the production for the Lady Indians. And right out of the gate is Haley Sanders putting up the jumper, no good. Gets her own rebound. There's Sanders from 3. She hits to start off the half. So a nice way to start off the half for the Lady Tigers. And Seymour is on the board in the third quarter. Hallsville now leads 25-19. There's Mullings making a spin move. Back over to Lauren Little. She thought about it, didn't take it. Williamson trying to work it back into Little. She gets it there. Little with the right hand, no good. Rebound, Gall. She puts up and it's good. Rachel Gall dominating down low with that 6'4" side. 10 points, 9 rebounds now for Gall. Massengale trying to work something, goes up top to Lansdowne. Lansdowne works down low, and there's a foul. So that was Randy Deckard trying to work down low. Haley Sanders is a shooter. She'll take those shots from the outside. You know she will. And she's continuing to do it today. Sanders, 6-7 three-point attempts on the season. She's at 30% of them. And she hits the first free throw right there. Hallsville leads 27-20. Sanders is a 73% shooter from the line. As I said before, this whole Lady Tigers team, as Sanders misses the second, rebound goes to Lauren Little. This whole Tigers team is so effective from the line. 74% free throw shooting percentage on the season. Lauren Little almost got in trouble there, but found Mullings for help. Victoria in the corner. She finds Mullings for the bailout. Williamson. Lauren Little from baseline, no good. Gall tries for the rebound, she doesn't get it, and the rebound comes out to Deckard. Deckard didn't start the game, but actually has come out to start the third quarter here, so she's getting the shot. Some contact there, but no foul. Gall didn't get the foul. Lansdowne went down, but there was no foul there. Thrown away, and they're going to say it was off the hands of Victoria Little. Little didn't like the call, but it's going to go back to Seymour. And that's a good no call. That's a good no call. Gall stood her ground. She didn't go into the shooter at all. She went straight up, and Lansdowne went straight into her. Sometimes when a smaller guard, Lansdowne's only 5'6", Gall's got 10 inches on her. Sometimes a smaller guard goes into her, and she's just going to go down because that's the physics of people knocking into each other. So three-point shot, air balls, and the ball's going to go back to Hallsville, who's now going to have to break that Lady Tiger press one more time to get it up through half court. Victoria Little inbounding for the Lady Indians. Mullings finds Victoria. And the Lady Indians get it past half court line. Michelle Gall to the outside to Victoria Little. Little with the left hand, loses her dribble. Down low to her sister, puts it up, and it's good. Lauren Little with points 7 and 8 on the day. She's also got 5 rebounds to go with that. Hallsville extends its lead up to 9. So Leanne Lansdowne brings it up. Over around the court to the corner. Sturdivant misses the 3. Michelle Gall pulls down the rebound. Struggles with it, but gets it. Now Dinier kind of gets shoved, but no call. And then there's the call. They're going to say that Mullings was fouled. So I believe the foul is going to go on Leanne Lansdowne. And it will. That's foul number 3 on the night on Lansdowne. Team foul number 1 in the quarter for Seymour. Dinier pushes it up court to Victoria Little. Little to Gall. Gall to the hoop. She goes up, doesn't hit rim. Little with the rebound. Put back, no good. Gall gets swiped away, and there's going to be a jump ball. So 2 white jerseys and 1 red jersey on the ground. Possession, though, goes to the Lady Indians. So Hallsville keeps it. 5 minutes and 12 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Hallsville leads 29-20. Wide open is Mullings from 3, and she hits. Hallsville lead up to 12. So Brooke Mullings hits her first points of the day, and then she comes back and gets the steal. So Mullings doing everything the last couple of possessions. Little back over to Mullings. She finds Dinier on the quick pass. Dinier no good. Rebound comes out to Seymour. Haley Sanders pushing it up court. Sanders over to Massengale. Massengale to Sturdivant. Sanders from three. Rattles in and out. Rebound Little once again. Lauren Little, 8 rebounds on the day now. There's a 30-second timeout called from the bench by Coach Brad Blakemore. That's the first timeout called by either team in this game. So Hallsville down to 4 timeouts. Seymour, of course, still has all 5 of those. Right on the inbounds, what happened was Brooke Mullings just got left wide open, and Massengale was too late on that hedge. She couldn't find her in the closeout. Mullings wide open from 3. She's going to hit that. Brooke Mullings only a 23% shooter from 3 on the year, 12 of 52, but she's going to hit it when she's open, and right there, she was wide open. So Hallsville leads 32-20 in the middle of a timeout right now, just about to end this 30-second timeout. And like I said before, Hallsville has been dominating down low. Rachel Gall only 1 rebound away from a double-double. She's got 10 points, 9 boards. Lauren Little, anything other than what her last name would imply, other than Little, 8.7 boards. Victoria Little, 7 points, 5 boards. Also 5 assists for Victoria. So nice distribution from those 3 players. Dinier goes on the inside, puts up the floater, but it won't count. It's going to be waved off because Dinier walked. So another turnover. That's been the biggest issue for Hallsville all day, is turnovers. 11 turnovers so far in the game, and that was an issue for them yesterday. Just turned it over way too much, and they struggled because of that against Stockton. Ended up losing by 8 points in that semifinal. Sanders on the elbow. She drives, puts it up, and it's good. Haley Sanders pulls Seymour back within 10 points. Just under 4 minutes remaining. Now Lauren Little with the ball. She had a one-on-one. Decided to pick up her dribble and slow it down. Williamson from the free throw line rattles around and falls in. Hallsville lead back up to 12. So this is the biggest lead of the game for the Lady Tigers. Well, the Lady Tigers are losing, so it's the biggest lead of the game for the Lady Indians. To the top of the key with Lansdowne. Back over to the corner for Helms. Chucks up the 3, no good. Out of bounds. And they're going to say it's off Seymour, so Hallsville gets the ball back once again. This Seymour shooting has really been, they've really struggled. As you see that shot, that 8-footer one more time from Williamson. Seymour's really struggled shooting. 8 for 37 now from the field. That's 22%. 3 for 19 from 3. That's 16%. 3 for 7 from the line. And this is a great free throw shooting team. Loose ball, bodies on the floor. There's going to be a foul. So Lauren Little went down, but it looks like the foul is actually going to be on Little. Looks like it's a loose ball. Everyone's going for the ball, and sometimes when there's a loose ball like this and everyone's going for it, there probably wasn't any foul there. Everyone's going for the ball. Players are going to make contact. But when you've got someone as big as Lauren Little going up against the guard, it just looks like the bigger player is knocked away the smaller player, just because that's how momentum works. That's physics. Gall gets a piece of it. Shot doesn't go in. Put back, waved off, no good. Foul's going to be on the floor. So Seymour's going to keep it, but there's going to be no bucket. Jordan Dinier with the foul. That's the first foul of the day for Dinier and the 3rd foul of the half for Hallsville. Sanders picks it up, back over to Brittany Sanders. Brittany Sanders rocking that Johnny Flynn style headband. Sanders with the floater, no good. Offensive rebound goes to Helms. Helms back to the outside. Now Helms in the corner, loses your dribble. Over to Sanders. Around the wing, back to the outside. Open from the baseline, it's Sturdivant, she hits. Cassie Sturdivant makes her first jumper of the game. Sturdivant's got a couple points. She's now 1 for 5 from the field. Loose ball out of bounds, going to stay with the Hallsville Lady Indians. This great ball movement by Seymour. Nice play by Sanders, driving in, having the defense collapse in around her. As you saw, the guards and forwards all collapse in because Sanders has put up that floater 2 or 3 times now. She finds a wide open Sturdivant on the baseline for the 15-footer. Dinier open from 3 in the corner. She misses, rebound Little, finds Gall. Gall goes up, she hits. Rachel Gall continues her dominance down low. Talk about efficient. 6 of 7 from the field, 12 points. Rachel Gall dominating, also 9 boards. Hallsville up 12, 36-24, just under 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Sanders from 3, no good, but there's a loose ball foul. It's gonna stay with Seymour. That was Brittany Sanders who missed that 3. So the Seymour fans chanting the ever creative "you can't do that" foul, which I'm sure no one has ever heard in a basketball game after a foul. 143 left, 36-24 Hallsville leads. Sanders penetrates, finds player on the outside, swings it back towards the wing. Get back to Brittany Sanders at the top of the key. She sets up once again. Boring goes across to the other side to Brittany. Sturdivant finds herself trapped. She dribbles out of it. Huge size advantage on the floor right now for Hallsville. Loose ball. Michelle Gall dives on it. She's going to get it out to Dinier. Great play by Michelle Gall. Dinier with the 2-on-2. She goes up. Layup no good. Followed by Michelle Gall. She hits. Michelle Gall all about hustle in the last 20 seconds. Diving on the floor to get loose balls and then cleaning up the garbage on the other end. Picking up offensive rebounds and getting putbacks. Hallsville up 14. Under 1 minute now left in the third quarter. Three from Sanders, rattles out, and Gall's got herself a double-double now, 12 points, 10 boards. Michelle Gall to the hoop. Loses it out of bounds, but it's going to be off Caitlin Proctor. Sorry, it's going to be off Bailey Boring. Hallsville leads 38-24, 40.7 seconds left. Mullings at the top of the key. Over to Little, back to Mullings. Little again, down low to Gall. Gall puts it up and it's good. Gall dominating right now. 7 of 8 from the field. It's almost turning into a video game right now. It seems like you can just give her the ball down low and she's gonna continually make those shots. Under 20 seconds now remaining in the third quarter. Sanders at the top of the key. Seymour's gonna have to do something if they want to get back in this game, down 16. The putback is good. That's Jensen Massengale. 5 seconds remaining. Dinier over to Gall. And Hallsville's not going to get a shot off. Gall tried to find Little. She couldn't do it, but a great third quarter for the Hallsville Lady Indians. Michelle Gall's hustle pulling Hallsville all the way back. Gall with the follow and the putback, and Hallsville leads by 14 at the end of 3. You're watching FoxSportsMidwest.com. Hello and welcome back to Mizzou Arena, where the Hallsville Lady Indians are dominating on the inside. 14 points, 10 boards for Rachel Gall, and Hallsville leads 40-26 at the start of the third quarter.
The Lady Indians not with the record of the Seymour Lady Tigers, 25-6 versus 30-1, a dominant 30-1 at that. But Hallsville doesn't care, using that height advantage as well as they can. Rachel Gall just pulled down her 11th rebound now, and they're not letting up. There is going to be a foul right now. It's actually going to be on Rachel Gall. Loose ball foul, trying to get that rebound. So Rachel Gall picks up her second foul, the 5th foul on the team. Sanders with the floater, no good. Little gets the rebound. So Lauren Little trying to make her way to a double-double. She's got 8 points, 9 boards. Gall's already got one. Lauren Little puts it up, and she's at that double category in points. 10 points now for Lauren Little. Hallsville lead extends to 16. Massengill dribbling around the corner. She throws it away. That's going to be a backcourt violation. Seymour starting to get a little bit sloppy here with 7:07 remaining in the 4th quarter. Hallsville leading by 16. Only one timeout called so far in this game by either team. Seymour, even though they're down 16, still, Steve Frank is yet to call a timeout for his girls. Interesting way to go about coaching this game by Frank. Little at the top of the key. Throws it over to her sister. Dinier in the corner. Trying to work it down to Gall. She gets it there. Gall goes up and hits. Nice find by Dinier, and you gotta think, why would you run anything other than that? And on top of that, why is Seymour not trying to trap and double team Gall? Clearly, Rachel Gall is going to be able to outmuscle any individual player who's trying to guard her down low. So you have to imagine why Seymour is playing such a spread defense, but they do get the and one right there. That's Randy Deckard. The second time she's finished strong at the hoop for an and one. Deckard's got 6 points, 3 boards. She's going to go to the line. But Seymour still down 16. But going back to it, Rachel Gall is 8 for 9 from the field with 16 points. You have to wonder why Steve Frank isn't employing his girls just to go down and double team and trap her and see if you can at least try to swat something away or at least make her feel uncomfortable and try to pass back out of the post as Deckard hits the free throw, finishes off the 3-point play. Gall's just been using her side to dominate. Dinier tries to work it down to Michelle Gall, doesn't do it, picked off. And down the court is Massengill. Massengill layup is good. Seymour within 13 now. Just about 6 minutes remaining here at Mizzou Arena. Hallsville leads 44-31. Michelle Gall finds Lauren Little in the corner. Gall misses, rebound goes up to Seymour. Seymour pushing hard with Lansdowne. Lansdowne back to the basket. Out to Massengill. Massengill 3 misses. Lansdowne rebound. Michelle Gall just threw her to the ground. Michelle Gall, an aggressive player. Of course, nothing dirty or inappropriate there, but Michelle Gall threw her to the ground. Lansdowne trying to get that rebound, and Michelle Gall said, no, that's not going to happen. So Lansdowne goes down hard. She's going to be shooting as Hallsville now has 17 fouls. Seymour's going to be shooting free throws for the rest of the way. And Lansdowne hits the first. Lansdowne, a great free throw shooter, 79% on the season. Seymour only down 12. They were down 18 just a couple minutes ago. Lansdowne misses a second. Rebound, Victoria Little. There's another foul. That's not something you want to see. A weird thing about this, the way that this Seymour team runs, is that they'll double team and they'll trap 94 feet away from the basket, but they won't do it under the basket they're trying to defend. That's what's so strange to me about the way that Steve Frank is running this offense right now. But right now, the press is working. They got the foul, but they get the turnover. Seymour gets it back one more time. 5 minutes, 39 seconds left. Seymour down 12, 44-32. Hallsville Lady Indians lead. The inbounds goes to Lansdowne. Lansdowne, pull-up shot, blocked but a foul. Foul's going to go against Brooke Mullings, most likely. That's the first foul for Mullings, the 8th foul for the Lady Indians. 5:36 remaining. It's going to send Lansdowne to the line. Lansdowne, as I said before, a great free throw shooter. 79%. It hits the front end of the 1-and-1. And it's an 11-point game. Seymour making a bit of a run for themselves. 8-0 run now for Seymour, and it's a 10-point game. Dinier trying to break the press. Wide open Williamson. Misses the layup. And Seymour's got a chance to cut this thing to single digits. Sanders in the corner over to Lansdowne. And Lauren Little picks it off. It was deflected by Brooke Mullings, and Little picked it off, and she gets fouled. And that's a big foul, because that's a foul on Massengale. It's only her first foul. It's actually the 5th foul now on Seymour, so they've got one more foul to give before Hallsville's going to be shooting 1-and-1s. Little from the 5-footer, no good. Seymour gets it back once again. This Seymour team, all they do is win. They're 30-1. They started off 30-0. 3 no good from Lansdowne. Ball comes out to Mullings. They're not used to being down 10 points in the 4th quarter. Timeout, Brad Blakemore. So Hallsville uses its 2nd timeout of the game. 3 remaining for Hallsville. All timeouts remaining for Seymour. We're going to take a quick break. Seymour making a big run right now. Cut Hallsville lead down to 10. An 8-0 run for the Lady Tigers. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching FoxSportsMidwest.com. Welcome back to Mizzou Arena. Hallsville leads Seymour 44-34 with under 5 minutes to go, but Seymour on a run, an 8-0 run to be exact. Hallsville trying to stunt that run right now, and Brooke Mullings is fouled. The foul's going to go against Massengale. Massengale's 2nd foul. It's actually, I got those team fouls wrong before. That's actually only the 4th team foul for the Lady Tigers, so they got a couple more fouls to go before they have to start worrying about free throws for the Lady Indians. Nice defense trying to work it down to Gall, thrown away. Victoria Little threw it out of bounds. Seymour's gonna get the ball back one more time. Still plenty of time left to go in this game. 4 minutes and 34 seconds. You've seen crazier things than that. We've seen 15 seeds beating 2 seeds today. Why can't we see a 10-point comeback with 4.5 minutes? Tipped out of bounds. I'm going to say it went out of bounds by last touch, a Hallsville player. Seymour is going to keep it. There's Massengale at the top of the key, trying to start something for her team. Lansdowne across the court. Sanders. Over to Massengale. This offense only runs through a few people for the Lady Tigers. From the corner of Sturdivant, no good. Out of bounds, last touch by Haley Sanders. Lauren Little. Little and Sanders were going up for it at the same time. Sanders last touched it is what they're going to say. Little in the corner to her sister off her foot. Loose ball. Foul on Lauren Little. Seymour gets it back at exactly 4 minutes left, down 10. Third foul of the day for Lauren Little, and of course, here are free throws. That's the 9th foul, and that's huge because now the next foul is going to be in the double bonus. And Seymour's going to be shooting 2 free throws. Deckard hits the first free throw, and it's a single-digit game. Seymour only down 9 now, 45-35. Deckard, a great free throw shooter, 79%. She hits them both. That's the one you want up there. She did exactly what you'd hope. 8-point game, 44-36. Seymour on a 10-0 run. And Mullings double dribbled. Another turnover. And these turnovers are becoming a serious issue for Hallsville now. 18 on the game. Seymour roaring back. .350 remaining, 44-36. Seymour on a 10-0 run. Massengale. Sanders, top of the key is Lansdowne, and she hits! Leanne Lansdowne pulls the Lady Tigers within 5, and there's still 3.5 minutes to go. This press has been working all fourth quarter. Mullings trapped. Almost could call for an offensive foul. She threw an elbow. Mullings will get frustrated. Out of bounds, they're going to say it went out of bounds on Leanne Lansdowne. Mullings will get frustrated and will throw elbows. She did it yesterday when she was being tightly guarded. She did it again today. This time, no call foul. Lansdowne from 3, cuts it to 5. It's a 13-0 run for the Lady Tigers, and right as you thought they were out of it, they're down 18. They come roaring back as Tigers usually do. Hallsville still leads 44-39, but plenty of time left for Seymour. 3 minutes and 23 seconds. The problem is that Hallsville has been so good this whole game at working the ball down low, and they've been getting all their points in that half-court offense. Victoria Little, Lauren Little, and Rachel Gall have done the majority of the scoring, and it's all been in that half-court offense. Problem is that Hallsville now is struggling so much against that press, they can't get the ball up there. Rachel Gall down low, she hits! 18 points now for Gall, 9 for 10 from the field. Hallsville back up 7. That's what they need to be able to do in order to be successful. Problem is, this press for the Lady Tigers has been so good in the fourth quarter that they can't seem to do anything against it, forcing too many turnovers. 18 to be exact for the Lady Indians on the day. Mullings guarding Massengale out real tight at the top of the key. Sanders in the corner. Defense collapsing in on her. Almost thrown away, but Massengale saves it. Closing in on the 3-minute mark. We're under 3 minutes here at Mizzou Arena. Way deep 3, that's NBA range. Off the rim, out of bounds, so maybe not the shot you want from Jensen Massengale. 5 feet behind the 3-point line. Out of bounds going to be Hallsville ball. Hallsville leads by 7, 2:40 remaining. There's Mullings, she's on the run. She's going to pull it back out, slow it down, and she throws it away, picked off by Massengale. Massengale on the run now, she's going to push it. She finds Sanders, Sanders slows it up, back to Massengale at the top. 2:30 remaining. Sanders for 3, in and out. Victoria Little with the rebound. Denier slowly brings it up over to Mullings. Lauren Little on the left side, back over to Mullings. Timeout, Brad Blakemore. Good timeout by Blakemore. He uses his 3rd. He's got 2 left. But the Seymour Lady Tigers in the midst of a 13-2 run. And it could have been even crazier. It could have been 16 if this Sanders shot had just stayed inside the hoop. No. The Class 3 girls hoop gods really not wanting that ball to go in. Hallsville lead stays at 7. Still plenty of time for the Lady Tigers. 2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. We've seen them go on a major run. They're clearly capable of putting up those kind of scoring numbers in the next 2:10. The Seymour team is a team that shoots and likes to shoot. 33% from 3 on the season. Massengale is their go-to 3-point shooter, and she's hit a couple so far today. 42% on the season is Massengale. And she's a volume 3-point shooter. 118 attempts. Today, though, all the production from 3 has come from the 2 Sanders and Lansdowne. Lansdowne 1 for 4. Brittany Sanders 2 for 4. And Haley Sanders 1 for 6. Massengale's actually 0 for 8. And Seymour as a team is 4 for 28. 14% shooting percentage from 3. Gall loses her dribble, gets it over to Victoria Little, who picks up the loose ball. Mullings at the top of the key. We're under 2 minutes now here at Mizzou Arena with Hallsville up 7. Mullings loses her dribble, finds Victoria Little on the outside, on the left side. Little with the left hand. She loses her dribble, over to Mullings now. Mullings with another bit of a push off. Victoria Little. The outsider, that's Lauren Little. Well, that's Lauren Little over Victoria. Victoria, Dinier. Dinier thought about that shot, didn't take it. Lauren in the corner. She comes into double team to Mullings. Now Hallsville just trying to run out time, trying to get the ball inside however they can. Can't do it. And what a heads-up play. Heads-up play by Helms. There was a loose ball. Little tried to get it into Gall. And Helms ended up with a heads-up play, grabbing it and throwing it off Little. Ball goes out of bounds. Seymour gets the ball back. Minute 20 left. Sanders at the top of the key. Spin move. Shot from the free throw line. Back rim. No good. Sanders, offensive rebound. Put back is good. Seymour within 5. Just about a minute left. And time out. Hallsville once again. Hallsville only 1 timeout remaining. Brittany Sanders coming up big. Roughing up the defense like a Sanders should. So this whole game, Seymour has struggled to shoot. How about this? Their shooting percentage is actually less than half of what Hallsville is. Seymour, 24% from the field. Hallsville, 50% from the field. How often do you see a team shooting 24%, team playing 50%, and that 24% team only 5 points down. 1:10 to go. Seymour with a huge run. Hallsville had a 44-26 lead, but Seymour says they don't care. 15-2 run here in the 4th quarter. Hallsville ball, though. They got to get it in against this Lady Tiger press. And they're struggling to do it right now, but they find Dinier. And Dinier's on the run with Gall. Over to Gall. Gall to the hoop. She gets hit. And doesn't fall. But Rachel Gall's going to the line for 2 shots. Rachel Gall, a huge body, and she got fouled hard. Almost had the body control to put that in the hoop. But she's going to be going to the line for 2 anyway. Gall does it all. She's a 71% free throw shooter. That one hits back ray and comes out. So if you're a Seymour fan, you're on the edge of your seat. You're a Hallsville fan, you're on the edge of your seat. Different reasons. The Seymour fans hopeful. The Hallsville fans just trying to fend off this mosquito that keeps biting at them. Sanders brings it up the court. Gall missed both of them. Still a 5-point game. We're under a minute to go here at Mizzou Arena. Massengale over to Sanders. Sanders over to Brittany Sanders in the corner. Open is Helms, no good, but offensive rebound goes to Seymour. Brittany's Massengale hits! She hasn't hit a 3 all day! Until now! Seymour within 2! Massengale was 0 for 8 from 3. She's the team's leading 3-point shooter, and you know what they say about volume shooters? There's never a bad shot. She was way out, feet behind the 3-point range, and she still hit it. Massengale now 1 for 9, but that's a big 1. Hallsville lead down to 2. Seymour's on a 20-2 run with 39.3 seconds left. This is anybody's game. I'll tell you what, if this goes into overtime, we might need to bring somebody else into the booth because I don't think I'm going to have a voice for those next few minutes. 46-44. Seymour has actually used 2 timeouts here in the 4th quarter. They've got 3 remaining. Hallsville has 2 remaining, and one thing to keep your eye on right now is that Hallsville has 9 team fouls. So if they commit any fouls, Seymour guaranteed those 2 shots. They could tie it right there. Seymour with 6 team fouls. So the next foul, Hallsville is still going to be shooting free throws, but they're going to be shooting 1-and-1s for the next 3 fouls. 39.3 seconds left. Hallsville has to get this ball in. And Little throws it away. Mullings passed it to Little on the baseline. Little tried to get it over to Mullings. And Little is visibly upset with herself as she tried to lead Mullings there and threw it out of bounds. So Seymour with a chance to tie, or even if the world is crazy enough, take a lead right now. 36.1 seconds left, another timeout. We're gonna take a quick break, but don't go away. The Seymour Lady Tigers on a 20-2 run. 36.1 seconds left. Hallsville leads by 2 on FoxSportsMidwest.com. Welcome back to Mizzou Arena. Crazy things going on under the lights here tonight. Seymour on a 20-2 run, and they've got the ball with 36.1 seconds left, down 2. Brittany Sanders. Over to Massengale. Massengale 1 for 9 from 3. That one shot was huge. Kick ball on Mullings. Ball stays with Seymour. Massengale, the leading three-point shooter for this team, 42% on the season. That one shot she hit, she started off 0 for 8. Hit a 3 from the right side, way beyond the three-point line to make it a 2-point game just possessions ago. For the tie, no good, goal! And it's gonna be off Brittany Sanders. Gall couldn't handle the rebound, and it deflected off Sanders' leg, goes out of bounds. Ball goes to Hallsville. 13.9 seconds left. Hallsville has to get this rebound. 2 timeouts left for both teams. And Hallsville gets it in to Dinier. Still no foul. Brittany Sanders fouls Dinier. 11.2 seconds remaining. Dinier trying to make both of them, at least try to make this a 2-possession game. She's not going to the line for 2. This is going to be a 1-and-1. The Seymour faithful praying she misses the front end. Dinier, a 55% shooter from the line. Rattles around the rim, and it falls in. Hallsville lead extends to 3. There's that timeout. So a quick timeout from Hallsville. We're gonna take another quick break, but don't turn away. A 20-3 run by Seymour. Jordan Dinier at the line. 1 free throw coming up, 1 timeout left for Hallsville. Welcome back to Mizzou Arena. Hallsville, 47. Seymour, 44. Jordan Dinier going to the line, trying to make this a better situation for the Hallsville Lady Indians. Try to make this a 4-point, 2-possession game. She misses this. Seymour player will get the offensive rebound. Blakemore sent his players back, and she missed it. She missed it. Seymour's going to have a chance for the tie. Over to Sanders. 5 seconds left. Hallsville defense extends. Shot from all the way out. And a timeout by Steve Frank. Now that is what we call a great anticipatory timeout. Because it looked like Massengale was confused by how much time was left. We've seen Roscoe Smith recently in the NCAA tournament turn around for the University of Connecticut and throw up a shot from half court with 2 seconds left. We saw him do that against Texas a year before. 2.6 seconds left. Your Massengale, you got to know the clock. But Sanders hitting threes too. Bringing Seymour all the way back from down 44-26 to now down only 47-44. 2.6 seconds remaining. Of course, they got to hit a 3. You got to think that they're going to be going to Massengale. Only 1 for 9. The one she hit was huge, and she's consistently been the best three-point shooter on this team. The most high-volume three-point shooter and the best statistical three-point shooter. You got to imagine some kind of play is going to try to go to her. Out of the timeout, Sturtevant is going to inbound the ball. 2.6 seconds remaining for the Lady Tigers. They got one shot. Massengale off the screen, loose ball. She throws it up, no good. The Hallsville Lady Indians clinch 3rd place. And the Lady Tigers are heartbroken. A great finish and a great effort from the Seymour Lady Tigers. But Hallsville takes this one 47-44. Seymour ends the game on a 20-3 run, but it was just barely not enough. That's going to do it from here at Mizzou Arena. I'm Fred Katz. This is a Fox Sports Midwest.com production. One more time, the final, Hallsville 47, Seymour 44.
Individual medals presented to head coach Steve Frank. This is and players, Haley Sanders, Brittany Sanders, Jason Massengale, individual medals